You're about to listen to the award-winning Stuart Pedasso Show. This show is for biologically and emotionally mature audiences. If you should not be here, please go away. We'll still be here when you're mature enough to partake. Mwah!
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Still Shadow Band Stuart Pedasso Show. I'm Dave.
I'm Melissa. I'm Carrie.
And
the gang's all here.
The gang is all here. I mean, we're all like coughing and whatever, but we're still
We're here, though.
drinking
me.
and oh, you're not?
I'm not coughing.
Good for you. Good for you.
You know, well, I did get the flu
So did I.
vaccine.
I did,
and
too.
you did, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if this is technically influenza. It's just some crap.
I didn't get a test, but from my symptoms and the fact that other people did, yes. However, other people were knocked out for 2 weeks straight.
And
I
you
was
were
knocked
not.
out for 4 days
Okay.
compared to everyone.
Then,
So
you know what?
I'm all for the vaccine.
If I get I mean, that's how I kind of feel like with COVID too, because I got COVID once after I had the vaccine, and it didn't really affect me too much.
Yep.
So I feel like
I
that's
truly believe I did not get it as badly or for the longest, as long of a duration as
Awesome.
others. And I'm immunocompromised. So
You are. That's right. Yeah.
yeah. So
So good. What's going on there, Dave?
Playing with my knobs.
Like
Like I do.
As
Like
y'all
I
do.
Like I do.
As
Sorry
y'all
I'm
do.
doing it in front of company, but you know.
Yeah,
Well, you
yeah.
do have the table covering you,
You know,
but
guys
thanks
gotta
for
do
the
what a guy's
thanks
gotta
for the
do.
info. Now I'll be looking.
I
What else?
I made an adjustment over the week. We didn't have a show because people were sick and tired.
Yeah.
So we didn't have a show last week. I actually I did two things to try to make up for that. One, I did a show, and when I finished, it was 20 minutes long, and it sucked. And I went, "Well, I'm not sending this out. I'm not doing this." And I was like, "Well, you know what? I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to be in Arizona, and I will be doing a show with
The fam,
my
right?
niece Jaden."
Oh,
we
how
already
fun.
talked.
Oh, how
so
fun.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yep. So we've done that before, and I was like, you know what? I'll bet you their show was one of the ones that got deleted with all the other ones, and I was gonna go repost that instead of doing a new show, and I never took it down. So it was already there.
Oh,
So there was just nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. So
Oh, right.
so yeah, as I quickly mentioned, we are still shadow banned. Like anything we post, particularly on anything Zuckerberg, like gets almost no views. So if you don't mind, if you're not following us, the Stuart Pedasso, it's actually under Stuart Pedasso Radio. Please follow us, do all that stuff. It helps, and just because they suck, and I think because we talk about things that aren't supposed to be talked about in rich
Shocking.
society, that I think. That,
Yeah, y'all can't see my eye
Yeah.
roll, but fuck.
well, yeah, I mean, rich people don't want us talking about genocide and sticking it to the man and not buying from just because you have an impulse to buy, and they don't like that because it takes money. It doesn't take money out of their pockets. It doesn't put more money into their pockets.
Correct.
Fucking hoarders,
Wow,
bastards.
fucking hoarders.
Shocking. They wouldn't have liked my classroom yesterday then.
Yeah,
Oh,
I actually did a naughty.
a naughty.
I talked about how we
Did you
have
play with their
monopolies
knobs?
now.
Oh,
The kids go, yeah, but we're not allowed to, are we? I go, "Pfft, you would think, right?
we had laws about that once upon a time.
They go, yeah, but you're not allowed to have robber barons because one kid had a lesson on it. I go, well, what do you think Amazon is?
yeah.
How dare I? How dare I? And I had one of the hospital people have their women coming in, and she goes, oh, I should Google that when I go home. I went, oh, man, I might not have a job. Oopsie.
Oh, please. There's such a teacher shortage. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah,
They're happy to.
well,
yeah,
that's
there's.
what I said a few
I know.
years ago.
That's true.
There are people who I shouldn't even say that either.
I'm a contractor, so it'll take them a while to figure out where I really work.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
it's
good.
usually
But it was just it was a discussion, and and it just it was an opinion. I wasn't teaching a lesson. We were having a conversation, and
I don't think that's an opinion. I mean, I think that's a true statement.
correct. But it was I can debate
can't,
it.
yeah,
I
yeah,
can that's all. I think I was okay, and it was different districts in the classroom.
Oh, you're good. They're not going to. Yeah, they can't go back.
Can't
They won't
pinpoint
get-
me. Plausible deniability, I think.
Okay, all I'm going to say is fool me once, shame on you.
I know.
So I'm just keeping
Dave
my
thought
mouth shut.
he thought he was all fine
I was,
too.
no, I was ready to chime in there, and I was like, I think this one I'll just sit
Yeah,
out.
you might want to say one less. Let's just say they don't even know my last name in there.
Whatever. I'm just yeah.
Oh, did people call you by your first name there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Privacy issues.
I'm just sitting this one out.
Yeah. No, it was actually a very interesting conversation because then they said, well, but, you're allowed to. And I said, you are allowed to. I said, but look into it.
that's it. So people call you. So people just call you Carrie. People,
Miss
the kids,
Carrie.
they call you Miss Carrie.
It's all Miss Carrie.
Miss
yes.
Carrie. Oh,
Mhm.
interesting.
Yeah. We have one teacher there that absolutely hates that. Thinks it's the most disrespectful thing that she's forced to do.
Does she clutch her pearls when she says that?
Absolutely.
Of course
So
she
she
My
makes the
stars.
students call her Mrs. First name
So how is this a bad thing?
Dude, that's
because
Like
it's
if
a
somebody
respect-
called me Mrs. Melissa, that'd be fine. I'm like, whatever.
instead
Miss
of
Melissa.
Miss instead of Miss.
I
She
wouldn't
does not.
care
She
either
said,
way.
"I am a divorced woman."
God, people are just too
Yeah.
right, man.
So I just read. She also has a really big problem with somebody who, as a default, refers to the kids' pronouns as they them because she's afraid she might misgender somebody, and this
Okay.
woman has a really hard time with that.
well, at least she's afraid she'll misgender them.
Correct. And
I'll give credit there. I mean,
agreed,
you
and I
don't
think
know.
that's awesome. But this
Sounds like she needs a gift card for NB sex toys or something.
That's, I mean,
Right?
really. Yeah, I mean,
which
she's
you
divorced.
can get at StuartBodasso.com.
You can. You could just tell her
because
where
I
to get
tried to
them.
have the conversation saying, well,
that she needs. a
isn't
sex
it
toy?
about intent? Like it's about respect. I mean, I'm happy that the kids aren't calling me, nasty things,
Asshole, yeah.
right? But I don't know.
Or just teach.
Yeah.
Teach.
Like, yo, miss. I'm like, I'm okay with that. Like, instead of fucking bitch. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm happy they're speaking to me. Like, I'm at a psychiatric place. Like, I'm happy they're willing to speak to me.
Good point.
I am not worried about what you're addressing me as and if it's enough respect level at this point, We're talking about a kid that's wanting to kill themselves,
Yeah.
I'm really not worried about that.
No. Bigger fish to fry.
But anywho. Yeah,
Anywho.
exactly. Bigger fish to fry. Back to the monopolies.
I'm really sitting this one out.
I know monopolies. We're not talking about monopolies.
Well, I can segue, and we can even get to the thing we were talking about. Watch how I do this. This will be a
I
thread.
love your
We'll do this
segues.
segue.
I love it.
So, speaking of like kind of sticking it to the man a little bit, I was sticking it to the man a little today, and it was fascinating to me. And this might be a revisiting of a subject, but so we were at, and I'm going to use this woman's term, which I thought is funny. We were in a quote Jewish community, protesting genocide.
Okay.
And like our signs, we were in, for if you know, this is a local reference, but we were in Brighton, New York at 12 Corners.
Okay.
And
Very Jewish
Very-
part of
yeah.
that's the
Very-
Jewish part of the
I
city.
mean, but there's no such thing as a quote Jewish community. There's not like gates that say,
right. I mean, there's just a lot of
Jewish
Jewish people that tend to
Yeah.
live in that area. Yeah.
So, we were there with our, don't kill children, crazy stuff.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. We're-
How about
we're-
we
we're
don't kill
maniacal.
children? Yeah. How about we not
don't kill
commit
children?
genocide?
How about we not spend money on bombs? all that
It's where the largest temple resides,
Yeah.
basically.
Right, but we still don't kill children.
Right.
That's right. And while 90-something% of people who drove by and stuff were honking and thumbs up and all that,
yeah.
you still had, you got to have somebody or some folks, and there was still that small minority who would thumbs down on other driving by. The one lady who we've seen before, by the way, she's not new to us, in her minivan with her kids in the back, rolling down her window and doing laps and screaming at us and whatever.
Wow, with the kids in the car,
Like
even.
swerving, taking up 4 lanes because she's too busy yelling at us. And
What
it's
could
just-
she possibly say to that? Please kill the children?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So that's what really still amazes me is like,
What are the- what's the other
what-
option?
when you're going thumbs down on stop bombing places that have nothing to do with us, you're like, fuck you.
Right.
Like, really? Like, pro starving children? Okay. Merry
Bro,
Christmas?
bombing
Right?
innocent people.
'Cause you
I-
don't want me to say happy holidays to, I assume. So Merry Christmas?
Yeah. That's, yeah.
What am I?
What exactly is making you so angry right now?
you're right in front of a menorah because someone this big ass menorah's in the park at 12 Corners. I was like, yeah, okay, we're not
okay.
defacing it. We're not even looking at it, dude. We're not.
And even the
I
God
don't know.
they worship
Right. And
would
I'm
want
just-
peace. I don't
know.
understand.
Every single, I will say, at least in my little bubble, with the exception of a couple people in Dan's family who will remain nameless, who are not exactly, they're not great. With the exception of a couple of those people, everybody I know who is Jewish is completely against this genocide.
Well, there's
And-
difference between Zionism and Judaism.
Yes, very much so.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for.
You
There's
can, you
Christian
can be
Zionists.
supportive
Right.
of Israel and not
There's
support
Christian.
what's going on in Gaza. Correct?
I support.
To a
I-
degree.
I
What do you mean to a
support-
degree? Just like you can be supportive of United States and not support Trump. Because I am an American United
It's a
States
hard-
citizen,
it's a
and
hard-
I
I think
do not
it's-
support Trump and what he's doing.
Okay, if you take it another step.
I don't
Okay, so you-
understand why there needs to be more of a step than what I just said.
Okay, well, I'll
But
tell
he's
you.
going to tell us.
I'll give you a step.
Okay.
Here's a step. So if you say they shouldn't be killing folks,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So what should happen? Then leave people alone. But there's like land has been taken, and well, now houses have been not only blown
Okay.
up and stolen, and so even if it just stopped and everyone laid their bombs and guns and stuff down, then what? You're gonna, if you really are talking about justice here, Israel's got some splaining to do.
Of course, and so does the United States.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and if you want to just go pivot for a minute and just United States, okay, we can talk about their role in this, but then there's all this other shit. Even
I'm
when
talking about
Democrats-
United States and what we're doing to people right now.
I understand.
Okay.
But yeah. But that what they're doing to people right now, they're also trying to do in a different way, but the same in Venezuela. And
That's what I'm saying.
And so it's like
So do you think people should be boycotting? I mean, I guess, do you think people should be boycotting the U.S., period?
Yeah.
Like, doesn't matter
Yeah.
who you
Yeah.
are.
So what I'm saying
Because
is-
I feel that way too.
Yeah.
But I do feel bad. I feel bad I feel bad for Jewish people and Americans who are not a part of, who have nothing to do with any of that stuff, who are very much against it.
And-
I do feel for them, but we can't help the fact that we live here.
oh
and-
no, yeah, no, I
I
understand
guess that's
that.
what I'm saying. It feels like we're holding up people that are Jewish that have that love Israel. We're not. We're holding. It's almost like a double standard. We're not holding ourselves as accountable to what our own country is doing, but yet I feel like we're holding people who are.
It depends.
Jewish.
I think this goes like each person, like everyone in this room would feel like we can be held accountable for what's going on in the U.S. because we're open-minded people and we understand that. But I don't think everybody is like
No,
that.
fuck this. The monopoly, and look, this monopoly.
I
shit
like that
didn't
people are.
happen-
I love that people are not supporting the U.S. I do.
Yeah.
I absolutely
We-
fucking
I
love
do
it.
too.
We deserve it. I mean, I don't love it
Absolutely, yeah.
in the fact that
Well,
it's
nobody in
fucking
this
us
room did
over.
anything, but we as a group, if we're gonna say,
Yeah.
you know,
They should, like, the fact that Canada is very much like not buying our products and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I don't blame you.
and
Absolutely.
Canada shit too. By the way, they were helping out with the genocide for a while as well. They've done the stuff done to indigenous people. Look, it's been my thing that
That's true.
that once you establish borders, those borders happen usually because of theft and murder and rape and
All
all
the
the
bad
crazy
things.
shit. It doesn't matter what border it is. I mean, I'm not I don't have a photogenic memory on how every border of every country has ever come about, but someone can come up to me and say, "Hey, Dave, this country was created on totally peaceful means." Okay, I'll take that, but I don't know what that would be.
I mean, I can't imagine what country.
yeah,
was.
I don't know what that is. So for
Maybe
me, I don't-
Canada. Did Canada? I actually, you know what? That's so funny.
I just
I
finished
don't know
watching
how
the
Canada
American Revolution.
how Canada became Canada. I actually
well,
don't
there were
know.
still indigenous people there.
Yeah.
Oh no, I know that, but I'm just like I don't know who
The
they
French-
fought.
the
They fought the
French.
French.
Well, they're not the
Yeah.
French. Yeah, the French.
French
and
Canadian
Canada.
French were
French-
involved.
yeah,
and-
yeah.
So it's just like I don't have a big. All right, I don't mean this in an all lives matter kind of way, but when I say about the whole us thing, what's that us? I mean, is it the United States, which our borders? We all know how our borders were established by really shitty means. But then what? I mean, the same thing. You know, Israel was literally taken from people and given to
Yep.
Israel. Like all the government people came from other countries. They're not that native to that piece of land.
And neither were we. So
Right. No,
Correct.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm in favor of giving land or reparations to everybody we've harmed. And that would totally fuck with our economy, but tough
I don't
noogies
care.
to us.
I wouldn't care about it.
Yeah. Well, our economy's already fucked.
I know. I'm
We're
like,
just giving it to rich people, not
yeah,
the people
I'm
who
like, give it to
deserve
the people who actually deserve it. Yeah, give it to indigenous people.
Instead
Give
of
it to
corporate welfare. Give that welfare, whatever you want to call it, those tax breaks, those whatever, the actual cash handouts. Give it to indigenous people and people of color whose ancestors were enslaved
Yep.
that built this country.
exactly. I'm fine with that.
So now I'm going to get more catty.
Okay.
Okay, this is where I'm going. See, because I'm getting to it.
'Cause we're getting
I'm
to it.
getting to it. I know where I'm
Okay.
going. Kind of have a plan.
I believe you.
Actually, I don't. So,
I lied to you.
so a friend is. I'm just trying to fake it.
okay.
Then maybe we'll make it. Right? As the saying goes.
isn't that a song?
No, it might be a song, but I know
Could
it's
be
a
a
saying.
song.
Fake it till you make it. I'm sure. You should make it a song
Okay.
on the kazoo
Of course. That way I don't have to sing.
You could do it on the banjo.
and the knee cymbals. That's a
Or
ukulele.
me, a ukulele. I meant ukulele.
So in terms of local Green Party organizing, we came up with the idea is that we're going to have a meeting in January and one in February at a couple of different neighborhood libraries on a Saturday, and the one happening in January. Just found out the other day when I got this text message from someone, happens to be on the same Saturday, the same day of a protest, air quotes, on that same day in January. It's
No
being-
Kings one or
Well, may as well
Kind
be.
of, okay.
Being put on by the local chapter of the National Organization of Women, which, whatever.
Whatever.
Now, I don't have a necessarily horrible thing to say about now, but I mean, they
I have some feelings about them, but
No,
well, I have a friend who really just got fucked over by them. So
oh, okay. Well, I'm not shocked.
yeah.
So
I have an artist friend that that got fucked over by them recently,
Well-
and she was really heavily involved with Now, and so now I have bad feelings about Now because of
well,
of
then
her.
maybe this will pile on. A little.
Okay, great.
So I'm looking at this thing, and I'm already kind of like one eyebrows up as I start reading about this, but now I'm reading about it more. So here, let me explain to you what their idea is. Now, by the way, the date today is December 20th, and this thing, and I've known about this for at least 2-3 days. So the planning of this protest is they've been planning this for over a month.
Okay.
Because it's in January, it's down the road.
Yep, makes sense.
So this is their idea. They're going to meet at the Memorial Art Gallery,
Okay.
the MAG, and then
Did they get permission?
well, that's just where the place to meet. They could be out on the street.
Oh,
They
that's
could be
true. I mean,
whatever.
if it's on the grounds,
they're not inside. Yeah.
right? If
Hold
it's
on.
if it's in the grounds, that's
Right.
fine. Yeah.
So they're going to march,
okay.
right? And they're going to march to, and again, local reference, but don't worry, I will explain. They're going to march to Three Heads Brewing,
Where's
which is
Okay.
less than half a mile away.
Yeah. Yeah.
wait, that's on
That's on Atlantic.
Atlantic, yeah. Okay.
So less than half a mile away, and then they're like,
And then we'll get beer.
Yes, they're like it's family friendly. Feel free to
It is-
stay.
I mean,
have
it
a
is
drink.
very family
Yeah,
friendly.
it is.
So-
It's a family friendly place
so-
for beer.
So as an activist or whatever, an organizer, let's recap here. So you've got less than a half a mile march on a Saturday past no place where anybody who has any power, no government offices, nothing like that.
It's with the exception of there's a few businesses there,
Right.
and the residents
Right.
residential.
Right.
That is odd.
It's lame. It really has. It's there to make them feel better. No, it does. If
Well,
you
wait
understand.
a minute.
It's there to make whoever participates feel better. It doesn't really change any narratives. At least the description of the protest didn't say anything about any demands.
But
They
maybe
just-
it's to get involvement and people to be seen and get people to come out and wonder what's going on. Maybe they're trying to change how a protest is.
But
I
it's-
don't know.
So
I don't know. It seems like
I was gonna go. So when this was taught, I thought about it for a second, and I was like, you know what? Should I change the Green Party's thing? And then I was like, you know what? No, because actually the demographics of who I want these meetings for, it's not in that group. Those are the folks who will do blue no matter who, still standing up for like Hillary Clinton, who's like horrible. Just look up Hillary Clinton / Libya.
I can't imagine anybody's going to be supporting Hillary Clinton anymore.
No,
I'm sure
they do.
no, they do.
No, they do. I know. Yeah.
I know, girl.
So, and if you say anything, that means you hate women.
I highly doubt that too.
I'm just saying. I'm just telling you
Not
the,
what
the
I'm
clapback.
reading. Not what I'm reading.
I know.
Okay.
Carrie, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm
Just
saying.
saying.
Same page.
Not what I'm reading.
Okay, so I'm just thinking about this, and I'm like, am I going to change the Green Party's thing because this thing's going? No, I'm not doing that. First of all, how many people are going to come out in the middle of January to do this half-mile thing to go get a beer?
They'd
right?
be more willing to do that. That's what I'm
Oh, that's
saying.
fine. But the demographics, I'm not going for those folks.
Okay.
So I'm not changing it up. And besides,
Those people aren't going to vote for Greens anyway.
yeah, they're not. And so the people,
You're right, they're not.
The people I'm trying to get in to go to that meeting in the library is actually in a poorer part of town that's not that close to this, and I want people from that neighborhood, and I'll be flying. Nobody from that neighborhood is going to be at the now thing. I
right.
guarantee it. So I'm not worrying about those cats. So
You're trying to grab another Democrat.
yeah, absolutely, without question.
Oh man, they are going for the kind that will only walk a half a
Yeah,
mile,
right.
And do want to end up with a freaking beer.
Right.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
And will feel good. Oh my god,
yeah,
you're right.
So I just thought I'm just pointing this out, and this is not a look at how awesome I am but this is more about hey, we have been doing this for years, actually, trying to get folks to get more involved and to be more thoughtful on things that you do. So just be more thoughtful. So I'm saying if you've never done anything ever and this is your step into it, like you were saying, Carrie, go for it, dude.
Yeah, on that level,
Absolutely, go for it. But if
Okay,
you're like coming
but-
out to just to feel good, and so now you can go back and I won't mention your
Okay,
name.
but hear me out.
Yeah.
Hear me out. But they're gonna get the people. So
There's not going to be that many.
there might be.
All right,
People
then good
are
for them.
pissed, and they're gonna go in
Okay.
for the easy feel good.
That's fine.
But what's wrong with fight fire with fire?
They're not going to come out for the Green Party. They're not there.
So okay, so
Okay,
how do we zhuzh up
So
the Green
I
Party?
can give you. It doesn't even have
I
to
know
be the
it sounds
Greens.
terrible.
Look,
But-
just as a quick aside, if you
People
haven't-
want an alternative to the fucking
Right.
Democrats. They
Right.
do. And I'm not saying the Green Party, but
no, the polls say they do.
Yes,
but they
they
won't
do.
do
The
it.
people that are
They-
going to be at now are probably.
Oh yeah, no,
They're not going to.
no,
we
they're
don't
not.
want what the Democrats have become.
No, but they will insist that you can change it from within.
No, but we know that that's not true.
No, but they don't.
They don't think that.
They don't think that.
Who doesn't think
The
that?
people who will be going to the Now March think you can change the Democratic Party from within.
I think more people realize you can't than you understand
those
because
people.
so many people have left
Carrie.
the Democrat Party.
Not that many. Not the people who vote. Dude, you're looking at an example of it.
And I'm still
I lost to Marcus fucking Williams.
I'm still a registered Democrat, even though I rarely, I vote for third parties as much as possible.
I unregistered.
Oh, you did you?
Yeah.
So
I do not want to be a part of that fucking mess. I'm
I
sorry.
only do it for the primaries. He knows. I only do it
So,
for the primaries.
I gave up. That's what I did. That's what I joined for was the primary, and it made no difference.
so
So I got out. I went through the process of unregistering, and now I am nothing.
no, that's
Sorry, but
I don't. What? Sorry, whatever.
As long as you're
I'm
voting
sorry.
still.
absolutely.
I mean, really, when it comes down to it, that's the important part. Are you actually going to vote?
We could totally take this to a local thing that just happened, but I don't think for this podcast we should. We can talk about it after we've had some beer and we can. Those fuckers. Yeah. Well, no, I had other people who supposedly we like, but now I can go over. I told you so. Anyway, but this actually does totally fit in
With what I wanted to talk about?
to Rob Ryder dying. Take it away. Well, because you're going to talk about the good stuff, and then I'm just going to sit here and stew, and then I'll go,
Okay.
but he sucked.
Okay, so anybody who's going to listen
I'll
to
get
this
you
podcast,
I'll get you a beer.
Thank you. I might need another beer.
You
for this.
will.
Anyone who listens
Grab
to
the
this
wine, too.
podcast is going to probably already knows that Mr. Rob Ryder died. And I won't lie. It was like the first thing I saw when I woke up that morning. Was that Thursday? Wednesday? What day was it that week?
I think it was Tuesday.
Tuesday?
It happened Tuesday, I think, and you
Okay.
woke up to
I
Wednesday.
woke up,
I don't know.
and that was like the first thing I saw on my phone was that Rob Reiner had passed. And well, obviously he didn't just pass; he was killed by his own child. He and his wife, both killed by his child,
Which is fucked up.
which is super
Very fucked up.
Um,
Sad.
but this is how I felt about it. when I was really thinking. I won't lie. I cried several times that day thinking about it. I got very emotional. I mean, I realized that I'm in a kind of emotional place right now in my life anyway, but it doesn't really take that much to get me to cry. But I cried a lot. What are you doing?
Don't worry about, I'll worry
Okay,
about my
all
knobs.
right. You worry about. Okay, I won't worry about your knobs. So here's my thought. So when All in the Family show that anybody who doesn't know, that was the show from the 70s. It ran from like 71 to 76 or 77. And of course, after that, there was Archie Bunker Place, and then there was reruns and all that. So anyway, I was a young child in the mid 70s. And my parents totally watched All in the Family. They were big fans of it. My mom was a registered Republican. My dad, a registered Democrat. But both of them, I mean, they may have had some differences in opinions on some things in politics, but for the most part, they both had the same exact thoughts as far as socially responsible. And, that's enough. That was enough for me anyway, growing up. So when I watched it, there was so much for me to learn. So, there would be like, I just watched a snippet of one recently of a guy who was Orthodox Jew, and Archie was mad because he wouldn't finish a job for him. And he's like, I can't, it's almost 6:00. I got to stop.
6:12.
He's like, I can't do it anymore. I'm going to have to finish this later or whatever. And he was like, no, fine. I'm going to call somebody. So anyway, it was those type of things that when I was little, I was a very curious person. So I'm sure when I watched that episode, I probably was like, oh, what is that? And I'm sure my mom explained, oh, people who are Orthodox Jew, this is what they believe and this is what they do. And they don't do things on Friday after sundown and, all these. So I'm sure my mom explained all this kind of stuff to me because I was a very curious child. So that show
That's why your friends called you Whiskers.
It's true. I'm still a curious child in some level. I remember I remember learning a bunch of stuff. But I remember specifically watching that show as a little kid and looking at the relationship between Rob Reiner's character, Michael Stivic, and Archie Bunker. And the way that I'm going to call him Michael Stivic because that was his character.
Yep.
The way that Michael Stivic combated Archie and his, bigoted, racist, grumpy old man thing, it was like a superhero when I was little. So to me, Rob Reiner, honestly, when I thought about it, when I really look back on it, I was like, I think Rob Reiner's character as Michael Stivic was my first hero.
I agree with you.
He was my first hero. And I really believe when I was really thinking about it, I was like going back to the show and thinking about me as a little kid and all that. And I'm like, I truly believe that show is partially responsible for the person that I am today, because I saw the way this man handled his father-in-law, and I knew like what Archie was doing was wrong, and don't say those things, these are mean things, these are terrible things, this is racist, this is bigoted, this is anti-LGBTQ, this is all that kind of stuff. I was learning that as a child. Because my parents would explain it to me. And so I learned at a very young age how to be a liberal. How to have that type of mentality of having that kind of brain of thinking, trying to think open-mindedly, remembering that there's different kinds of people in the world, that we're not all the same, we're not the same color, we're not the same race, we're not the same religion, we're not the same, we're not the same. And so that show, which, I mean, probably more thanks to Norman Lear than anything else, really.
Yeah.
Because, man, that man was a great writer.
And if you've seen some of the when they did a documentary about him, Norman Lear,
I would like to see that.
I agree with what you're saying, but there was also some stuff where, more on the cast of Good Times, that there was still some race things.
Oh, yeah, I do know
John
about
Amos.
that. Right, no, I know all about that, too. That was fucked up.
But no one's perfect.
No one's perfect. But this is what I can say about Rob Reiner before you say whatever your things are, man. But yeah, well, I felt his character, Michael Stivic is really is partially responsible for the person I am today, and I'm very grateful for it. I really feel like that like set something at a very young child to not be like Archie Bunker. And when you're learning something like that when you're 4 or 5 years old, that's gonna
Well,
fucking stick with you.
I think he showed me personally, but I think he showed our country another way to be a man.
yes,
That we needed to see.
Yes, because he was
He was not 100%.
he wasn't an alpha male.
There you go.
He
Good way to say it.
was
Yes.
thoughtful. He was kind.
Yes.
You know,
and
he was
stood up to Archie
Right.
without being a dick.
He was an atheist, and yet there's this one episode where
And he was the dumb Polak. And
Yeah.
I remember hearing Polak jokes from my family, and they were nasty and they were mean.
and I'm part Polish, and
and it turns out our family was actually Polish.
yeah, I'm part Polish too,
and
and
they
I did
claimed
not.
to be German, but they really weren't.
I'm both Polish and German,
Yep.
and I also that was another thing I learned is all those jokes were mean. That was a bad word. I learned that I almost don't even want to say it. I'm like the P word was a bad word. Don't say that
You're not
word.
supposed to say that.
It's a mean word.
My grandparent, that's all they would talk about, the nasty Polak jokes. It was horrible.
That's gross.
And Archie Bunker was my family. And
A lot of people
on my
recognize
dad's
it.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
And
was a
to
lot of
see
people with
him, but it also showed how to be a man without being a dick, you know? What you could accept. And how to be a father, too, you know?
Anyway, the character of Michael Stivic meant a lot to me.
Me too.
And I guess I can thank Rob Reiner for that, and I can thank Norman Lear for that.
Yeah, whomever whoever wrote it, but he also, I think he is a actor, so part of him had to bring the character alive. So whether
I
you
think
like
his character, I had a feeling,
it had to be part of him.
I did have a
somehow.
feeling that was partially who he really is in real life.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So,
But Dave probably has some opinions about that.
he was a gentle giant in some ways, I think.
Yeah. And as a director, fucking loved his movies. Fucking loved them. I mean, Princess Bride is,
I love Princess Bride.
like, it's
Sorry.
one of the most quoted movies in my life. Like, I saw that in the theater with my mom, and my mom had already read the book, and I've read the book too. The book's actually really good too, but she was like, wow, this movie really was a lot like the book. It was really, really well done. I didn't remember that he was the director of An American President. That came out in the 90s. I really think that was partially a push to get Clinton elected. I still think that to this day, but it happened right around that time. And Michael Douglas's character, I think, was supposed to be someone like nice, like Clinton, like, oh, nice. Anywho, was it Michael Douglas who was American president?
I don't know. I've never
I
seen
think it
the
was
movie.
Michael Douglas. Maybe I'm wrong. Anywho, I'm probably wrong. No, I think I'm right.
Okay, just stay focused.
Anyway, but he wrote that too, and I just read this article about his, Judd. Is it Naomi? Yeah, Naomi Judd was supposed to originally sign on to be in one of the parts for that, and then she got she'd already signed the contract and everything, and then she got another role for the movie Heat. And she really wanted to do that because she would work with De Niro and Pacino, and she was like, "Oh, I really want to, And so she told Rob Reiner. I just read this online recently. She called Rob Reiner, and she was like, "Man, I know I signed this, but I got this other thing," and he just let her out of the contract. He said, "You know what? That's a better role for you," and he just let her out of the contract. Didn't even like bitch about it. Didn't make an ass about it. Just was like, "You're good." Anyway, I think he just directed some of the best movie. Spinal Tap, dude. How often do I quote Spinal Tap? Mime is money.
Almost daily.
All the time. Mime is money, one of my favorites. And this goes to 11.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, I love that line. I don't know why. It's such a funny line to me.
Well, you're in
With Billy Crystal.
being retail too. Mime is money. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think it's like sometimes when people are like being too slow, like
Yeah,
I'll go,
I understand.
come on, mime is money.
If I did that to my kids, they'd have no idea.
They had no idea.
They would have no idea if time is money. They would have no
I
idea.
don't know what they're
First of all,
talking
they can't tell time.
There's that.
Literally.
They
No,
cannot.
I've heard.
They cannot.
No, I've heard that.
Yeah.
With some kids.
I have
that
a
really
clock right in the front.
Yep.
Miss, what time is it?
There's a clock right
No
there.
clue.
Not only is there a clock in my
No
room,
clue.
on my smart board screen, whatever you want to call it, when I have nothing that I'm using it for, I have the U.S. Navy's time thing up on there. How much time do we have left? Yeah, I don't know what that means, bro.
Is it
digital.
24 hour? Oh, is it a 24 hour one?
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
it's both. It's both.
Okay.
I'm like, bro, it's digital. There's not even hands on this. It tells you the time. So how much time we got left? I'm like, bro.
What's really sad though is teaching rotations in geometry. I mean, I do some
Gotta
teaching
admit, I kind of hated that.
clockwise and counterclockwise. They
yeah.
don't always know that now.
That's
oh,
weird.
my God.
That's strange.
Because
Anyway.
digital clocks.
Oh yeah. Anyway, I was
really
very
like
sad.
teachers to tell me what I have to teach in school, though. I appreciate that when they do that.
Isn't
I'm
that
sorry.
fun?
I
Isn't
am
that fun?
anyway.
hijacking. No,
I know. I'm
Melissa,
very
tell us
sad.
more.
I'm
sorry.
just very sad. I'm sad that Rob Reiner died. I'm sad that he died the way he did. It's a terrible thing. It's a disgusting thing. I saw there was a turning. You know, those scumbags at Turning Point had a big rally recently, and they were all talking shit up,
What
like
is
saying all this
Turning Point?
nastiness.
What is that?
It's
by
some-
the
It's-
way?
it's-
Is it a place or is it a,
It's a conference.
organization?
It's conference.
It's a conference.
Conference.
Put in by whomever. I don't know.
It's a conference. Like,
it's
is it a
right-wing.
church? Is a
No, it's
What
just-
is it?
It's just
To me, it sounds like an amusement park.
It's probably an
Like Darien
organization
Lake.
because the organization probably puts the conference on, but it's known for their conference of
Turning
right-wing
Point.
douchebags.
It sounds like you remember that. Remember the woman with all the eyeliner. Remember the Jim and Tammy Baker.
yeah.
That's what it sounds like. Is it one of those things like that cult placey?
well, it's called.
It's
but not- I don't
culty
think it's
for
up
sure,
there
Like a
but it's
somewhere.
just
church,
right.
that
No,
Turning
it's
Point?
not. No,
No?
it's not. It doesn't have to do with anything religious necessarily. It's just a bunch of
They're
culty.
talking about putting
They're just
Turning
really-
Point in the schools. Like what? I don't understand that.
That's what they.
It's right-wing shit.
It's right wing shit. They just. It's just like a
So
club.
it's politics.
It's a club.
It's every. It's yeah. They
In
wanna
this case, it would
control-
be like a club. They want to have a
Club.
club
Putting a
in Turning
Turning
Point
Point
club in schools, which is disgusting. But yeah,
So
they
what
had
do
a
they
turning,
do?
and what's his face? That fucking Bannon dude.
Well,
Steve
and
Bannon
Lorne
was-
Schickeben was.
Yeah,
doing
he
his
was just
thing.
like talking shit about Rob Reiner and how happy they were that he was dead, and I was like,
So can we
even
talk about that Kirk guy then.
Probably they probably just think it's fair or whatever.
even though we all saw like I've seen several
Wow.
of the same interview with Rob Reiner after Kirk died, and the first thing he said was this is a horrible thing. Nobody should be killed like that. It's a terrible thing.
I don't like the term "those people," but those people, they don't give a fuck.
I know.
They really
it's all
don't.
about making money for them, though.
Anyhow,
Money and power and control. Yeah. Which
Well,
the
money
same.
is control,
It's
isn't it?
generally, yeah, in theory. Did you want to? Before I
Ask
take
anything
my
more?
mini
About
dookie on Rob Reiner.
yeah,
It's not a
before
huge
you-
dookie. I'm going to take a little dookie.
A little
I
dookie?
talked about the Stivic guy.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty much all I know
Oh, all
him
right.
as.
No, I'll ask.
He was in
that
my opinion,
character was great.
Yeah, it
That
was
character was
because
really great.
He also broke down barriers, in my opinion, of interracial relationships and just that kind of thing. Because at the time, my first boyfriend was a black dude, and I was not treated well, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, so that kind of thing. Because wasn't it their friend dated they had a black and white couple on the show, their neighbor.
Yes.
Yeah,
They did.
and that was and I remember Archie's reaction, and that was just like my aunt's reaction when she refused to come to my graduation party because my boyfriend was black.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was fun.
Sucks.
Love you, Aunt Joanne. Oh wait, she's not around anymore.
Aunt Joanne, that was really rude. If you're not to go to
And
the
Joanne,
party.
hope it's not too hot down there.
She was a very special Catholic.
Oh, good. Then I'll. Hopefully she's rotisserie in her
yeah,
grave.
in that.
Can you turn that into a verb? Rotisserieing. I just did.
Yeah, you did. You did it.
There you go.
I'm a wordsmith.
There you go.
English language. We just change it however we want.
It's
Brought to you
America.
today by our new sponsor, Cavity Line. Which is true, actually. That will be our new sponsor.
would be-
at the
There you
end of
go.
it. Just posted on our Patreon.
You should get it.
That's our ad. Which you could sponsor us at Patreon. $1 a month, and you'll get
could.
to hear our bits before anybody else.
Lucky you.
Yeah. Yeah. Who doesn't
Anyway.
want to experience my bits before everybody
Why
else?
didn't you? Why don't you like Rob Reiner?
I look first. What you're saying about the movies. First of all, you know me and movies. We have this weird
Yeah,
relationship.
you don't watch a lot of movies.
But Spinal Tap.
I mean,
which-
you love
absolutely,
Spinal Tap
without
Yeah.
question.
That was his first movie. I didn't even know that. That
I
was his
think I knew
first
that.
movie.
I think I knew
I'm
that.
like, imagine that being that movie, which is just amazing. Imagine that being your first director.
I still think
debut.
to this day that they should have just done the first one and just stopped.
I still haven't seen the second one.
Yeah, I haven't either. I really
I haven't
don't.
seen the first one.
What?
Dude, don't. Are you going to start this? I gave her not just the DVD, but a fucking DVD player. She still hasn't seen it.
I don't have the DVD player anymore. I sold it at the garage sale.
You know what?
Carrie,
I own
no,
the
we didn't,
movie.
did we?
I love you so hard right now.
I own the
I really
movie.
do.
You know what? You can come over to my
I'm just
house and
gonna
we'll
say
watch it. You and I will
love-
hang out.
Okay,
We'll watch
yes.
it. Okay,
Love you
because
so
that'll be
hard.
fun.
I will not be there.
I did watch the Ken Burns Revolutionary War.
did not
Okay,
watch
that
that.
has nothing to do with it.
So Rob, look, yeah, no one should be killed that way.
It's
you should
terrible.
die of natural causes. Well, you know what? I'm not going to say that about everybody, but I'm fine with
But
Rob.
get,
Reiner
but not
dying of
getting
natural-
not dying by your child
Especially
is
your own
certainly.
child, that's
Oh my
horrible.
God, I would love it if Trump died by his child's hands. That
Oh,
just
that would be awesome.
That'd be the first good thing Eric ever did.
Oh, I was gonna go for
Why do you say-
Baron.
Oh, I was gonna say Baron too.
Barron's turned into a real slicky boy, isn't he?
Yeah, he seems a little crazy to me.
Yeah. Oh, he's totally going to be nuts.
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah.
nuts.
Someone needs to put that kid in a cage soon.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, so look, when Rob decided to take his politics and go big with it, he turned into the exact type of people we're talking about. He used his money and his fame to really push the liberal. You said Bill Clinton, but Hillary as well, and he really was a huge proponent and pusher of using all the power he had to push Russiagate, which we've seen was totally made up and bullshit. And he was like the people we were just kind of bitching about now, only on steroids, because he had money and relative, other-
He did- you know what?
so
That-
there was
right.
that. But what you
That
say
part
about-
I agree with you. I would
Yeah.
agree with you on
so
that too.
So I'm like, man, I'm sorry the dude died that way. That wasn't cool. I really hope we don't take the Sun and say all schizophrenics are violent, because they're not.
Yeah, it's
you know,
true.
so I hope we don't turn it into that, which I know the media will, because they always look for shit like
I know.
that. I mean,
And I also I hate that.
local news stations are reporting on this, not just like the CBS Evening News or whatever, but like local fucking news is reporting on Rob Reiner's.
That was another thing we talked
I
about.
feel like I mean,
Jesus.
and what also upsets me is I keep seeing people like on the on Facebook and shit like, why do they even bring him to that party? Why do they do this? Why do they do? I'm like, they're just parents trying to take care of their child. They brought him to the party, to Conan O'Brien's party, because they were scared.
I've heard nothing. I don't know.
Oh
what's
yeah,
going on.
they were.
He
scared.
got stabbed at a party. I've
No,
they
he
were
went to
arguing the day before.
They were arguing the night before at a party.
Oh, all right.
Conan O'Brien had a holiday party, and they brought.
My invitation must have got lost. in
Yeah,
the-
they brought, and so Rob and Michelle brought their son Nick with them, not because they thought, hey, Nick will love a party. They were scared of leaving him home by himself. And as somebody who's dealt with mental illness, and family members who have done things like tried to commit suicide, and other people in my family who've had drug, alcohol, and mental health problems, I understand. Maybe it wasn't the best thing, but I do think them as parents were trying to do the right thing. And we, as parents,
It's easy to
we
criticize
fuck
afterwards,
up.
yeah.
We fuck up. But they were trying to do the right thing. They were like, I'm scared to leave you at home because I'm afraid that you will do something to yourself. I'm going to take you to this party. We're going to take you to this party so we can pay attention to what you're doing. And then while he was at this party, he was acting up really, really bad. And then it was after the party, I guess the next day or something is when it all happened. I don't think they're bad people for bringing their son to the party. So many people think that.
I'm not going to label bad people, but I will say if my kid or anybody who I have any responsibility for is to that point, I'm just going to have to pass on the holiday party. I'm not going to criticize.
Right.
And not being there and not being
No,
in that
I could
moment,
agree with you.
I
Maybe
don't
they
know
shouldn't
the
have gone at
details.
all.
They just shouldn't
They
have gone.
probably shouldn't have gone.
They shouldn't have gone.
They shouldn't have gone. I would agree on that. But I don't think they were bad
Sometimes-
people for
No,
bringing
I'm
him
not-
there.
I mean, that was their solution, but like really, because they just could not miss this party. I'm like, all right, bro.
You probably could have missed the
You
party.
could just miss the fucking party, bro. You know, it sucks. You wanted to go to the Conan O'Brien party. I would have wanted to go too. Mm-hmm. You know, Conan and I, we could have bonded. But
Bill Hader was there. Do y'all know how much of a
yeah.
crush I have on Bill Hader?
you know what? Here's the funny thing. I didn't
He's
think
so cute.
anything of Bill Hader until way after he was down at Saturday Night Live. The clips I've seen of him since then are way funnier than anything I remember him on Saturday Night
before
Live.
he, yeah,
I
He
got
wasn't
into him.
funny
I
on-
actually got into him
No, but he
before
actually
Saturday
was.
Night Live.
The clips I saw of him on Saturday, maybe because there was so much lame stuff that I saw.
That you didn't realize that. Wait,
didn't
wait, Bill Hader's funny though.
There's some funny ass shit that's like I don't remember seeing that.
He's funnier
on
as
the
a
show.
meme than he was on the show.
Yeah.
That's it.
could be.
That's it. It's
I'm all right
a
with
funny
that.
meme.
No, I love
People
him.
probably say that about me,
Again,
so-
I have a super crush on him,
Okay, that's fine. I'm not.
Yeah.
No, I.
and he's just and then
I didn't say
that-
you. God forbid
he
anybody
gives
have a
great
crush on him.
faces.
he does great impressions. He's an impression whiz. He has great
Who was
faces.
he on with? Was he on with? Was he on at the time of? Who's the guy who made all the movies? Oh my god,
don't
the
know.
same movie all over and over and over again.
Oh, Adam Sandler.
There you go. Was he on
made-
when he was on?
No,
don't think so.
This was
Okay.
after Adam Sandler
Yeah.
time. This is after Adam. Yeah,
Okay.
but well, his character Stefan.
You knew exactly
knew
who I was
exactly
talking
what you're
about.
talking about,
the character.
You didn't.
His character Stefan, who
Oh, I
was
did
like, yeah,
Stefan.
Stefan
Oh,
was
I did
funny.
like Stefan.
Yeah, Stefan was
Took me
hilarious.
a little bit to get into Stefan, but once I did, yep,
I
took me a
loved
minute.
him.
Okay, but it reminds me. I'm going to break it now. I'm kind of sorry. I'm going off, but I'm not because this does involve Bill Hader. I think a very underrated recurring bit on Saturday Night Live for a while. I think if I butcher the name, I apologize. The Californian.
Oh my god, I love the Californians.
Did I get it right?
Yep, the
Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
Californians.
I don't know
Oh,
this
it was
one.
like this
You go
soap
down to
opera.
5,
Yeah.
you
Oh.
go there, and you take
Oh.
a left on here. Yeah, oh my god, and they
But,
always get the
I'll have to.
close-ups.
I've
Yeah,
never.
it was the
I've never
close-ups
seen
in that.
these.
That's-
I'll have to watch that. I haven't
Yeah.
seen those ones.
Californians. Oh my god, it is funny.
It's yeah.
and they
It's
give the close-ups. Oh,
yeah. It really is. It's so over the top that it's
It
good.
is.
Because you have that thing where something can be really funny or something can be slapstick, and then sometimes you can go over the top where it's like really kind of dumb, but then you go over the top that
That's
makes
the
it funny again.
Californians.
That's the Californians. It
All
goes
right,
over
I'll
the
have
top.
to. I'll have to watch
It
them
is
then.
good.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of that, have you seen? Did you watch the Colbert Show at all? Ever?
Not so much
On occasion.
anymore.
I
He
mean,
just did
well-
a cartoon, which was I think
isn't
pretty-
Colbert done?
not until May.
Yeah, some in the spring.
Oh, okay.
He did a cartoon, which is fucking hilarious. I think it's hilarious. You should watch it.
Stephen Colbert did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a cartoon of Trump as, yeah, it's pretty good. It's Father Christmas or Baby Christmas or Baby New Year. I don't know.
Oh, that's kind
the
of perfect.
Rudolph. Oh, yeah. They got it all in there. It is quite good. Yeah. I do highly encourage everybody to watch that. It's
Okay.
quite good.
He has people on his show. that
Colbert, you're talking about?
Yes, that really should be asked tougher questions, and he just kind of brings them on and softballs them, and I'm just like, okay,
Like who would you
can
mention?
be-
people in government,
Oh,
he
government
is-
people.
he
Yeah,
is-
yeah,
Bernie,
yeah.
Kamala, all those, the big
he
names.
He is.
That's true.
He is withheld. He is
I just-
constrained.
I just can't.
and
well, he knows he's leaving. Now's the time
Now
to
he-
fucking hit him, and he still really won't.
yes and no. Whatever. I enjoy him.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah,
I like him.
The joke writers he has can be
They're
good.
pretty. Yeah,
yeah.
they're pretty. I think the show's funny.
But if you're there and you got these guys on now and you know you're leaving,
Fucking
do it, man.
man. Do it,
but,
Steven.
But that might not be where he's at. Kind of
Kinda
Rob
like Rob
Reiner-ish.
Reiner, right, yeah.
That might be where he's at. He thinks that the Democrats are the thing, and they can be any little problem he has with them can be changed from within, and he's a relatively status quo guy. So okay, that's fine. It's just not my jam. There's not a lot that's my jam. I still check out Lee Camp when I can.
Now there is the argument that if he goes too far, he can be immediately pulled.
He's got enough money; he'll be fine.
Oh, he'll be fine.
That's
Stephen
what I'm
Colbert will be
saying. I
fine.
mean, like, dude.
No, I know he can be pulled, but he would have no audience to say a thing.
Well, supposedly, when this was first announced, him and I forgot who else the second person was, were like,
Jasmine Crockett.
"Oh, it was Jasmine Crockett.
It was Jasmine
You're right,
Crockett.
it
Yep,
was.
Jasmine Crockett.
We got plans. Just wait when Colbert's done. We'll be all right. I'll wait and see. Let's see what you got planned after you're gone. Let's see how hard ass it is, or it's going to be we have
they
to
might.
prop
I
up
don't know.
Kamala. Well,
Possibly.
I'm not going to say anything until he actually does it. Maybe he'll be at the Now March.
I think it's. No,
That's right. I went there, girlfriend. I did it.
I thought it was pretty. I thought it was pretty darn funny. It was very well done. Let's just put it that way.
There is a
lot like South Park's been lately.
South Park's just been relentless on Trump.
Let's just say
better
it was
or worse?
It was South Park-esque.
Oh, cool. I have no problem. Look,
I was
have
shocked
no,
it was on.
I have no problem with going after Trump. I'm not saying don't bother. That's fine. But if that's your
In
only
fact, there
thing,
should be more
It
bother.
wasn't just on Trump. It was
No,
all of the things they're doing was on there.
I mean,
with all
if
the
that's
people.
he is still a symptom.
Agreed. Completely.
What do you think of? Did y'all see that? You must have seen the Vanity Fair
Yeah.
article and the pictures,
Yeah.
the photographs.
Photographs. I think the Vanity Fair was more of a plant. And
I don't know what we're talking
with
about.
it.
I don't know what we're talking
I
about.
think they
It's
were
so good.
desensitizing us for the Epstein, though.
I don't know what we're talking about.
I know what you're saying. Okay, so Vanity Fair
My
did.
subscription ran out.
You don't have a subscription
I
to Vanity
so-
Fair.
I just love what they did to what's her name with the injection.
Oh, I know. Well, anyway, so the photographer they used is a pretty. I think his name is Christopher. Something. Anyway, he does a bunch of the way he shot the pictures is the
Of
way
what?
of
I still don't know what we're talking
of
about.
people in his inner circle.
Now I know what we're talking about. Thank
Okay.
you. Okay.
Sorry.
That was Vanity Fair?
That was Vanity
Okay,
Fair.
I didn't realize.
The pictures are so good. So good. Like I almost want to buy the issue because artistically, it says so much. It says so much. Like so you just know that these people were like, "Ooh, Vanity Fair is going to be here. They're going to take pictures of me," and so they're taking pictures and stuff.
Okay,
the pictures they took made them look awful.
Okay.
as
so-
awful as they actually
okay,
are.
Okay, hold up. Back up. For folks who are like me, who don't know what we're talking
Sorry.
about.
Sorry, my bad.
Miss Carrie,
I'm
we do
sorry.
not have our phone in class.
I'm sorry.
There's a state law now.
I won't shut off.
Is there?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
phones in school.
My bad.
But you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to punish anybody for it. You're not allowed to discipline.
What?
At least in my district.
Okay.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, all the kids still have them.
They
have
can't have
earbuds.
them at the hospital, so
Well,
I've never
you're-
dealt with it. So.
Yeah, no, it's like nothing. I love that Hochul's patting herself on, or governor patting herself on the back and shit. In my school, it's changed absolutely nothing.
A lot of the schools had already had some sort of policy in place prior anyway.
My son's school did.
And well, okay, I'm not.
You're not
'cause-
in.
'cause
Yeah,
I'm
your
not
school's
con-
special.
Well, not only that, but I'm going to stop talking about it because this is where I could get fired. So
Yeah, not talking about it.
not gonna talk about it. So Vanity Fair did a thing where they interviewed over time. This was not just a one day thing.
Yeah, it was over
and
a
took
year.
the artsy pictures you're talking about of the Trump administration, not just Trump, but the people who work with him, who slobber all over him.
Yep.
That bootleg.
Like the picture of Stephen Miller sitting on the couch, and you could see his gut hanging out and stuff. Like anybody,
And you can see the belly button.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
that
it's
was
bad.
horrible.
It's bad. And then there's another picture of him, and it looks a lot like a picture of Goebbels that was taken, like the exact same. Like I was like, oh no way, because they showed like a picture of Goebbels, and then they showed a picture of Stephen Miller, and I was like, oh my god, it looks almost exactly.
and they
the
helped
same.
them set up the scene.
Well, yeah, but see, they actually like that shit.
Right.
They're down with it.
That's an
No,
interpretation.
they're
I
mad.
got
They
for
are
that.
so
but
mad
I mean,
about
like,
it.
They're mad about it in
comparison to
public,
Goebbels.
though.
Oh, that he probably loves.
Oh,
but
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm sure he likes being compared to
Oh,
Goebbels
yeah, so
without a
that's what-
question.
that's what I meant.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
But the rest of us looking like, ew. look
Not
at you.
George Goebbels, you old people.
So, yeah, it's. I just think it's genius. Yeah, and then you see, what's her fucking
Caroline
face?
Levitt.
Caroline Levitt. The one picture you can see all of her.
KK Caroline.
To see the little
injection
the
that
injection
she
marks
had
that she
just
gets for
had,
her lip.
The injections for plumping.
Yeah,
She had her silicone, so she must have had it done within 48 hours.
and you can see all the little dots there. It looks so funny. It's awesome.
because they did such a close up of it, and the makeup artist didn't, and she had such dry skin with the makeup.
She's still in her 20s.
sorry.
She is still in her
28,
20s.
and she looked like she was at least
I think she's pushing
okay,
40.
this isn't-
At least pushing 40.
This is those jobs do that to people.
oh, I'm sure it makes you
no, they do.
ugly.
I remember a long time ago they showed like when they first came in and when they left of presidents.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah. Obama.
They did not.
They're
look
not
4
even a
years.
full year.
No,
in
I
yet.
remember.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
that with Obama.
Well,
They showed what
line
he
your
looked like,
fucking-
and then
line
afterwards.
your teeth out will fucking do that to you, man. Absolutely.
Couldn't happen to a more
like the Precious,
disgusting
man.
person.
Well, I mean, of course, Obama was in office for 8 years, so of
Did you
course he's
see
going to
they,
look different.
they showed the picture, the comparison of her from before she had her nose job?
Who?
Carolyn Levitt.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I was just looking at
I'm
that.
not too down with that.
They said she
Who
got a Michael
cares?
Jackson nose job.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, I
mean,
same.
just because she's a shitty person.
I mean, she's a shitty
body-shaming
person, but I don't
will-
care about
but-
people getting a nose job. That doesn't
Yeah,
bother me.
and body shaming just leads to body shaming of people who don't suck.
right.
So I'm like,
I
I
try
don't
not
mind
to.
body
they are.
shaming a person that body shames others. I have no problem with that at this moment.
I
It's
just
terrible
It's okay
for me to
We
say.
can, we can be. We can.
I
have
only
different
do it to
thoughts on
somebody who's done it to others. I know it makes me a terrible person.
I
Sorry.
didn't say it makes you a
not-
terrible person.
No, it doesn't make you a terrible.
Because I feel like somebody needs to understand what they're doing to others. The only way you can stop is nothing else is stopping her.
But she
I don't
doesn't.
think
She's
I
an
believe
evil
her.
person and doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, I
Then
don't
maybe
think-
this is the only way. I don't know
She
what
won't-
else to
no,
do.
she's just going to be evil to the. I think she's just a bad person.
we must shun them. They
We
must
must
be
shun
shunned.
them. Yeah.
That,
But we don't have to
it's- we
shun them.
can't.
But we don't have to
she's
shun
up
them by
there behind the
looks.
microphone every day.
You know who
I
really
want her
needs,
to want to stop. How else do you make her somebody
think you
that
can.
vain stop, but
you-
make her feel like a piece of shit? I don't. No phones, Dave.
that would be the fourth
kidding.
spam call I've gotten today.
I'm kidding.
Oh, I was saying, is it Pete?
No, well, yes.
Oh no, it would have been the.
If Pete-
that would be the Jolly Good.
If Pete changed his name to suspected spam, yes, it would be. It's my new band name, by the way.
Oh, that is a good one.
Suspected spam.
Oh, that's a good band
Actually,
name.
I'll write that
Yeah,
down.
write that one down. That's
That
a
might
good.
be the name of the show. Actually.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Suspected spam.
Oh, that is a good. That would be. Oh, I think we should call the show that. That's pretty funny. Pretty good. great.
Oh wait, I was that's this, shaming people. I had something.
No, it's not shaming people. It's just
No,
the
but right
only
before I
thing
got
that
to
would
s-
ever make her stop is that much. That's the only thing that would bother her.
I don't think it will. I don't think
Yeah, I
something like
do.
that would bother her.
I think it does.
I think she's evil.
I do
Yeah.
think it bothers her. It really does.
You think? Oh, the fact that her looks, that she looks. Oh no, I'm sorry. That
does
does
bother
bother
her.
her.
Oh, that's fine, but it's not going to get her to stop.
It's not going to
Yes,
make her.
it will stop her eventually coming up to the microphone. Eventually.
You think?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be great.
It will
now
eventually.
I remember where I was going in this, and we're almost at an hour. So,
And in my viewpoint, that's what she deserves.
well, here
And it's my personal
here's
job
who
to keep it
deser-
coming.
Here's what. Well, feel free. Here's who needs to be shamed. And I haven't looked into who it was, and I probably should because this does make me so mad that I should call these motherfuckers out. The people who need to be shamed are the people in the press who are around the other one person in the press who dickhead called Piggy.
Yes, and allow that to happen,
And
and,
allow-
that's
and
why
yes,
Caroline
that
Levitt
made me
deserves every
so
fucking piece of
mad.
the shit that we're giving her.
She's
She's
not going to
a
do
part
shit.
of the problem.
But she's not going to do shit. But those other press members,
They should have- why they
should
didn't
have
say
jumped
anything.
on that.
Yes.
They
Yep.
should still be hammering her and Trump
Yes.
every time they get to talk.
Yes.
Fine. You know what? If they stopped,
Who the fuck you calling Piggy?
yeah.
Every
Dude,
damn
have you
time.
looked at yourself?
Every damn time.
They
I
sh-
guess that's what pisses me off about Caroline Levitt alone. Period.
the-
as a woman.
But the press
Sorry.
won't do
But
it.
she's a bad person, so it doesn't matter that she's
the
a woman.
press is totally. I
then
like,
rip her to shreds on how she
That's
looks.
what they should be. But no, they don't even need to do that. They can rip them. They can rip all of them on. Look,
Without
you're-
even talking
you've
about their-
You've basically
But that's not
declared
what
war
she
on another
cares about.
country.
It is. You're right. Okay.
That's the only way to get her.
that's
I'm sorry. Dave, you don't understand.
I do. Okay, don't tell me I don't understand. I understand it.
No, you don't. From a woman's point of view, that's the only way to get her.
She probably doesn't like it. The fact
I don't
that
care about getting her. I want her gone.
That's the only way to get her gone.
No, that's not true. She'll be gone. No press secretary lasts more than 2 years. They don't last. She'll be gone.
She'll take
I mean,
herself
even-
out if we get her good
Yes,
enough. Sorry.
well, she's lasting longer than I thought she would. to be
Yeah, she
honest.
really
but
is.
they tend to know more than you just can't. I honestly, I don't know if there's been studies on this. You can't stand up there and lie like that on a daily basis and not you leave. You have to. You just can't. You will fall over. Just take a look at how many
I'm just
press
trying,
secretaries
like, you know
leave.
what? I'm just trying to think, like,
How many
Okay,
chiefs
so-
of staff of presidents leave, even with the quote good ones? They don't stay either.
Oh my God, that just made me think of Sean Spicer. Do you remember on
I do
Saturday Night
remember
Live
Sean Spicer.
when what's her name did the impression? Melissa McCarthy did the impression.
Oh,
of Sean
yeah, she
Spicer
did, she
with
did.
the little.
And then Scaramucci became like
Scaramucci.
super against Trump, and he was actually out. Like he was actually out during the campaigning for Kamala, like literally going up to doors and trying to get votes. So I think it's interesting that that dude was one of his press secretaries. He lasted like a week, maybe.
Oh yeah, he was. He did.
And then
that doesn't
afterwards,
even
he was
count.
like, "Yeah, fuck you, dude." And then he was out like really super campaigning for Kamala. Whether we liked Kamala or not, I still thought that was kind of badass for him to
Yeah.
do that, considering who he used to work for. I was like,
Yeah.
you go, Scaramucci. I see you. I see you.
I'll bet you he sucked his way in there.
Yeah.
And then didn't get exactly what he wanted, and so he was that small minded. Well, then I'll just go for who's your perceived enemy.
Yeah.
I'll bet he didn't give two shits about Kamala. He was so mad he didn't get
Oh,
the
absolutely!
thing he
It's so
wanted.
obvious.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, so obvious.
think?
Oh,
Yeah.
I totally do. That
mean,
guy,
you're probably right.
that
That's
rocket
shallow.
scientist.
I know you're probably right. I'm trying to give
Mr.
him
Shallow.
I know. I'm probably trying to give him more
Yeah,
more
you are.
credit than he's worth.
Well, unlike I could not
Just
do
like
this.
the lawyer. What's his name? Cohen.
I could not do this with my glasses, like put masking tape to fix them, but my glasses are broken. But what I can see is we are at an hour. So to summarize, don't answer suspected spam. Stick it to the man.
Ooh, is that like Spam-A-Lot?
Don't buy. Oh, no, I don't have time. Don't remind me next week.
Okay.
Don't buy from companies that really, really, really suck. There's no such thing as ethical consumerism, but do better. That's all. Just try to do
Buy
better.
locally.
Be
Buy
Buy
people.
locally.
Buy companies that align with your values.
Yeah, do the best you can. And it's not perfect. I
No,
understand
no.
you're not going to be.
I still shop at Wegmans
just
sometimes.
Do better. Just do better. So that's all. That's all anybody can ask. I am not perfect as well, and
Yeah.
I just try to do better. So,
Yep.
on that note, it's going to be interesting coming up. I'm going to be out of town.
I'm also out of town.
Yeah, so I think I want to do everything we can, and I'm negotiating for a special guest if we can do Saturday.
Next Saturday.
It'd be the day after Christmas.
Oh, I mean, I could do it.
Okay. Yeah,
I
Kara,
can
I think
do
you
it.
might be the one who. Well, we can talk about this.
Yeah,
off
we
air.
can talk about it
So we'll be back next week with some carnation of a show, and then the one after that will probably be me and Jay, because we'll be gone. Because then when I get back, you'll be gone.
Yeah.
So we probably won't be able to do a show that next. We'll have
Mm-hmm.
the one with Jay, and then we'll be back to our regular rotation. So thank you for tuning
Thank
in.
you.
Please help us. Give us a holiday gift and like and share our stuff so that we can fuck over these shadow banners. Shadow banner. Yeah, they got it.
Shadow Banner.
Yeah, shadow banners. Oh my God, the Bee Gees should have done shadow banners.
Shadow Banner.
They did shadow dancing.
They did.
They did.
They did. That's why I was coming.
Shadow Banner.
I can't hit those high notes
Shadow
anymore.
dancing.
I used to be able to hit those high notes when I was like 12.
Play with your knobs a little harder. You can hit them.
No, but then I'll need
Twist
a
them
nap.
knobs
Then I'll need a nap.
counterclockwise.
I don't know which way that is. I can't even play with my knobs right.
Stop.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. I'm orthodontist Dr. Nancy Medler. I used to be known as Snaggletooth Medler until I invented Invisalign, the do-it-yourself teeth straightening system. After Invisalign fixed mine and thousands of others' pie holes, I figured, hey, why don't I come up with a way to straighten out our other holes as well? So I've teamed up with the DIY hole accessory leaders at Empire Labs, the makers of Clone-A-Willy and Clone-A-Pussy, to come up with this breakthrough technology we call Cavity Line. Is your booty hole known as Dead Man's Curve? Let Cavity Line straighten you out.
I've always had horrible vegetable play experiences. You know how hard it is to get half a cucumber out of your ass? At the emergency room, they used to call me the salad shredder, but not anymore. Thank you, Cavity Line. Now I'm going to go get a bit exotic. I'm talking about aubergines. Oh, yeah.
Even Empire Labs couldn't clone my hole. But thanks to Cavity Line, I'm on eBay selling copies of my newly leveled Tunnel of Love. Way to go, Dr. Medlar.
We're here for you. Now that your mouth looks like $1,000,000, why shouldn't your other apertures? Go to CavityLine.com today and see if you qualify for our BOGO hole offer. That's CavityLine.com. Treat yourself to a straight hole.